Hello everybody, I am going to be going over Steel Hunters. I'm not going to really be showing gameplay here. This is mostly my thoughts. I am going to pull the game up. I am a person that's played the beta and Mecha Break. I have hit high and elo on there. Even though it's beta, we don't have every player playing or trying to reach that point. But yes, I do have a good understanding of competitive and mech games. Um, I come from X Steel when I was a kid. It was by NCSoft, so we know where that fucking led to. I come from SCGO, and OG Planet was just about as bad of a fender as NCSoft. And then Gundam Evolution, which you all kind of know where that went too. Uh, Mech games, it's not that people don't want to play mech games. The issue is the company. A lot of times, it's the company. And I Steel Hunters has probably got the less offensive uh marketing I see here. You have a battle pass. You can get currency a little bit quicker, but they're kind of going for the free-to-play approach here right now with early access. A lot of people are going to have kind of free will here. There is no pay to play at this moment. You do get to do the battle pass for free right now. You can be able to do battle pass for free just for playing for long periods of time. So I'm kind of gonna go over here. We'll go over here to tasks. So you have your dailies, which you can get like currency and like boosters for like when you do games. You come over here to combat. So each one of these resets daily, and it's a total of 12 platinum a day. And every year you'll be able to do a battle pass for free based off this if you play concurrently. Um, I do think this is a good system to have to reward your players that play a lot. Um, is this kind of the best? No, but this is a lot nicer compared to what I've had to deal with. Uh, just being able to get a premium currency just by playing the game. That's such a nice feature. I think this game has a good hard approach to it. I think that they definitely need to fix the crashing issue before it went to early release. Because it's bad. This game is, I'm going to say it's mid. It's not the worst, it's not the best in gameplay. Uh there's definitely some balancing issues right now. Um I haven't experienced it all. So if you come over here, hunters have levels, and it will give you the map based off of your hunter level. So it only put, so you have a chance of somebody being a higher hunter level and be further along in their loadout than you. Um, there is that balancing issue, but when you do hit 30, everybody's going to be on an equal playing field when you play that unit. Nobody's going to be higher than you. There'll be some people that are coming into your level that might get shit on because of the difference, but you're going to have more stability at Hunter rank 30. Right now, you have people that if you're good enough and you know how to use the stats to your advantage, yeah, the higher level Hunter is going to be able to beat you. But right now, they're kind of doing a testing phase. I do think they take a pretty, for this system, for progression, I think they take a somewhat decent approach to it. It's not the worst offenser. I mean, it's not the best. Because when you just hit that level bracket and you're forced to play with like a level 20 hunter versus a level 10 hunter, it can feel pretty bad, especially since some of the effects change. But it's still a skill difference right now. Um, my guess is they'll come out with a ranked mode, and your hunter will have to be max level to be able to do ranked mode. I I'm fine with the tree. I think they could probably do a little bit better on maybe the hunter level brackets for the maps that you people get selected for. Probably maybe do 1 to 9 and then do 10 to 19 would probably be a bit better. And then so on and so on, because then you're kind of locked. Those level 20 players are kind of locked out of that bracket. That would have that massive advantage. It's at least for me. So there's mods and gear that I haven't gotten far enough to test, but let's see here. What do we got here? So later on, it looks like you can get Ursus gear. So this, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting gear. So Ursus gear, defending, and birder. So we're getting to the gears. Just open all crates at once. So I have hit the level where we have gear. So let's kind of give this a test here. So gears might play a bit differently. So when we do this, go to loadout, we go to gear. So attack gear. Gear is designed to increase the character's survivability and damage resistant combat. It gives weapon damage here. And this is a scatter buff. I don't know what the scatter buff exactly changes here, but let's go to defensive. So damage resist during reloading. That's pretty nice. So these are like some stat change that you can get. I don't know if they're permanent or a one-time use. That's the thing. So it looks like they're permanent. So I am definitely probably going to take that. So it looks like you can upgrade them to the next level with gear upgrade cores. Okay, so you have the option. It's like if you get unlucky, you find the buff that you want, you can upgrade it through playing. I think stability issues, I think as right as gameplay, I think it's good for non-competitive, but when you get into competitive, this might be an issue. But they might do like what I said, that you might have to have a hunter level 34 in order before you can do ranked, where everybody's on an even playing field. They might have like, you can do ranked now, but just a little bit of a warning, there might be some competitive integrity if you decide to do ranked early. That's kind of what I would kind of go for approach there if I were them. I think having all this change just give like playstyle difference, but it definitely is suffering your competitive integrity here. So we've got damage resist for reloading, shield points. You can just increase your shield. Structure restoration for drone kill. I could see that being useful, but to be honest, this is probably would be the best for me. So I'm going to equip that even though it's green. So we have weapon damage increase. So it seems like they give this to you, and it starts dropping for you when you hit Hunter rank 10 and above, and this is when you start getting these drops, it seems like. So I can see the RNG-ness, but I can also see they give you an option to be able to upgrade what you want. You might have the RNG of finding what you want. I don't know if these are permanents. It looks like you do not unlock your other attack node. It says in development. Okay. So these are early development. So I think what they're probably going to do is you'll probably hit a certain level and you'll unlock rank mode. I don't think they're going to be giving rank mode to new players straight off the bat. At least with the current system, I don't think it would be a good idea. I do like the system tree and the loadout changes as it changes up your playstyle. I do like that, but maybe for competitive integrity, just make sure that everybody's max level before rank mode unlocks for you, so everybody's on an even playing field. And then you can do balance adjustments based off a max level character instead of doing all these uh changes on lower to high level hunter level characters, and then you just have to worry about high ranked, because there's a massive difference. So like there's some characters that are really good early game, and then I'm pretty sure there's going to be characters that are going to fall off late game. So for right now, the bear versus seems the strongest to me, at least early game. It's definitely going to change, as you see here. I don't have it unlocked yet, but effect 3 at hunter level 20, you get vampiric damage on your next burst, the next burst shot you do. Which, I don't know how vampiric runs. I don't know if it's just structure AP, or not structure AP, structure HP, or if it includes shield. For me, if I hit effect 3, I don't know why I would run anything besides Ferocious right now. Right now I'm running Blizzard because of the damage resist buff. And that works for me. But I don't... Vampiric damage in a lot of scenarios in PvP, at least as a tank, is really good. So I'll have to play with this. So some things unlock at different hunter level ranks, and I think a unit's going to be strong or not strong depending on those hunter 10, 20, and 30s. So one thing might be really good in the beginning levels of the game, might not be good at the end level of the game. And I'm kind of still getting to that point. I think the game, like I said, for me, it's a 6 out of 10 to 7 out of 10. We'll say 6.5. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's amazing. But I still have finding myself having fun with the game. Is it the best that we got? No, it's kind of like the only thing we got here until Mecha Break really comes out for at least mech competitive games. Am I kind of excited for a competitor for Mecha Break? Yes, this will kind of keep Mecha Break in check, at least with their monetization system. As long as each one does a good on their monetization system. Mecha Break has kind of announced some really good things. We won't know until we get it on the full release. Supposedly, we might get it at the end of spring, or they might delay it. I think, at least for me, I think for competitive wise, Mecha Break probably stands tall right now compared to Steel Hunters. You've got too many random variables that can affect pro play on this game. Even though everything is free to play and there's no pay to play in the game, there's still too many random variables for competitive integrity. Should you give Steel Hunters a try? Honestly, I would say give it a good try. I would definitely, if you're an AMD user, probably wait until they get some of the crashes fixed. But I don't think people. I think people are giving this game too much of a hard time right now because of the crashing issues, and they're review bombing it right now because of the crash issues. There are some other things, and I know a lot of people don't like battle royales, but this game has potential to be other than a battle royale, at least in my opinion. I don't think that they have to stick to battle royales. I think they could probably do a 6v6 mode with some sort of objective in it, but that's just me. Um, if you're a mech person wanting to get into mech games, or at least competitive mech games, this one plays drastically different compared to Mecha Break. Mecha Break's a lot more fast paced. A lot more fast paced. Um, this is kind of more on the lines of Mech Warrior. And the thing is I'm not a fan of Mech Warrior. I don't like the slow, clunky style mechs. That's just me. But also, Mech Warrior has a very bad monetization system. And to be honest, I hope dethrones it. Or at least makes Mech Warrior go to a better monetization system. But I've been out of the loop for Mech Warrior for so long that my opinion on that probably isn't valid anymore. Because I haven't touched the game in 5+ years. And when I'm talking Mech Warrior, I'm talking about the online Mech Warrior that you battle other players. Does this hold up, and should you give it a try? We'll say yes. Is it going to be your forte right now? Probably not, because this isn't your average mech game. It's trying to be two different identities at once, and I think they need to move it to a different mode, in my opinion. Do I think a battle royale can be fun for people that just want to like have fun? Yeah, but they have things set up here that I do believe they could do a different mode if they wanted to. I don't think it will just be battle royale. I mean, it's early access. We don't know what they're going to do. I do think they have a lot healthier monetization system compared to other mech games. Very much so. I think they have a good heart to where they want to be. I think they just made the bad choice of going for a battle royale instead of some sort of other mode. For monetization, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. For gameplay, I'll say 6 out of 10. If you're a person wanting to get into mech games, that one's kind of iffy for me. This is like if somebody wanted a halfway mech warrior, but a halfway fast-paced mech, this might be the game for you. I hope you all enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.